Any philosophers' lectures that I listen to on the regular? No way. No way in hell. No way would I do that. Lose my mind listening to anybody else talk about this stuff. I'd rather just get there. Here. Go insane when I would... No way. Not even books that people read. Have you ever read this? This is German from 200 years ago? No, I actually haven't. No, I haven't. No, and I never will. No. I don't even bother. I don't even bother reading anybody else's philosophy or lectures. I really don't even bother. What's the point? It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. No one's come to anything good in 300, 400, 500 years, 1,000 years. No one's come to anything even worth listening to. Nobody. Nobody. I don't believe that it's even worth reading philosophy. Or the philosophers. I actually am a firm believer that it's a waste of time. Not everyone likes that. Not everyone likes to hear that, but I really do. I do really feel like that. Hegel? Blood? Nah, waste of time. Hegel? Ziegel? It's a waste of time reading him. An absolute waste of time. Where has he gotten? Nowhere. Did he come to anything worthy of contemplation? Not one single idea. None of them have. None of them have. Not one single idea. You know? I mean, this doesn't... I mean, I'm not criticizing people that enjoy doing the philosophy. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, hey, that's great. Me personally, I don't bother, and I just won't ever bother. If it's something theological, something mystic, maybe, but philosophy, straight up, however you want to describe it in a blanket term, an absolute waste of time, waste of life to read. None of the philosophers whose names are thrown around to cite certain things or whatever, or friggin' taught in classes, not one single one of them has ever gotten to anything good. Not one. It's all just fluff. Just wasted words. Just wasted words. I mean, that's just my opinion. It's just crap. I mean, no one's saying that I'm above philosophy. I'm not saying that. I'm really not. I would just rather... If they teach it in school, I run away from it. Let me just put it that way. They teach it in school, I run away from it. People cite it for nothing, trying to display proofs of whatever the hell, some sort of society that would work, that's more just or whatever. It's a waste of time. I'd rather read the Bible. I'd rather read the Bible than read some German philosopher or some whatever the hell. I don't even know any of them. I'd rather get there on my own. I'd rather get there on my own. It's just you're reading it, you're just wasting time. You're getting filled with some guy's thoughts. He's on cocaine, he's a pervert. He's writing about how you wanna have sex with your mother. Excuse me? Excuse me? It's a waste of time. There's nothing good about being the average person. There's nothing good about that at all. It's actually nothing. Better off being freaking Mr. I don't know. The old classical quote there, it's hard to forgive others, but it's even harder to forgive yourself for your inability to forgive others. That's a real thing. That's a real thing. It's a prerequisite. Having the ability to forgive others it's something. Having the inability to do that, it's somehow tied to punishing yourself. it's somehow tied to punishing yourself, and you need to forgive yourself of the punishment or the sentence that you pass on yourself. And a lot of times it could be sort of subconscious. If you don't really have, if you're not exactly, if you don't exactly know yourself to a point, you really know yourself when you can look back on certain things, or even times now, and you say, you know, I was really nasty to this person. I remember that. And I remember thinking that it was justified. And now when I look back at it, I say, oh man, that sucks. And it takes a certain capacity for forgiving yourself of transgressing on others, but you carry the punishment. You carry the punishment for yourself until you know that you can miss the mark like that. You know? But it takes a lot of self-knowledge. Yeah, it is something, Dave. It's something that actually you can forgive yourself for that sort of thing, sure, but there are pieces of you. There are pieces of that, if you've, been guilty of doing something. It's not like you murdered someone. I mean, if you just, whatever the hell behavior that makes you cringe now, there's something that stays with you. It stays with you. You know? And it really is necessary to shed that tether to this place there, because it's gonna no one knows what you're talking about. Yeah, it's really gonna stay with you, and you just have to articulate it to yourself. I always think that's what I was trying to articulate, Moonbeam, going back and talking to people and saying, like, yeah, I remember those days, man. That was lame, man. You know? And that's probably something that's probably helps shed that guilty tether. Because it can keep you here, and you don't want things that make your soul heavy. You want the opposite. You don't want to be heavy. You don't want to feel heavy. You don't want to have that heaviness. It's going to keep you here. You don't want that. It's necessary, but it is a skill. Knowing yourself is a very, very important skill. And a lot of times, just because there's everything in your education, everything your parents learned in their education and through media, same thing with you, everything you've learned through media is designed to stunt your growth and keep you immature. I'll just use that word. Immature and unevolved for as long as possible. It's truly what it does. That's called mind control. But we're not going to really worry too much about that. But anyway, it's something that is a real thing. You really gotta think about that. But it is a thing. See, I would rather talk about these things. I'd rather bounce these things. I'd rather do that here instead of reading, some madman from 200 years ago that was living out of a box, or he was just a rich guy sitting there writing. It reminds me of the questions and the I guess worries, I guess you just call it that, the modern era, or what's next. They're really important things to discuss, because who the hell else no one discusses this like this. Do you see there's a big explosion, there's all the dust from the grain, it exploded like that. It's really too bad. You're like, oh my god, shut up. People don't know that. If you knew what really happened, you would freaking be out in the streets. Kidding me? So what's the point of talking news? What's the point of talking news? You'd go insane if you knew how it really was. You'd go insane. You'd be like this. You'd lose your mind. You'd lose your mind. What's the point of getting into news? You want to know the truth? You don't want to know the truth. You actually don't. That's the last thing that you want. I really don't know what it's from, but we have a yeah, fast friends. That we share the same magnetism to the real madness or the edge of reality. We both look forward and grasp to the edge of what is defined as reality in our own worlds, and look to see beyond that veil. And it makes us laugh. We don't do it because we're morbid or we're dark or we want to be scared, or we do it because to see the bigness of something that, even if you looked all around at 365 degrees, still wouldn't encompass the bigness of it in your own mind. That's funny. At the very least, and at the first starting point, it's funny. To look or to conceptualize something that's so far beyond and so much bigger, or so much more insane, or so much more frightening or intelligent or powerful than what you are familiar with is something. There's a hilarity in the bigness of it. I'm describing a Tool album. I was talking about this, and I don't even know if I mentioned it to you, Dave. Beauty in the dissonance, yeah. I was rambling a few nights ago about void grasping, and that's just another sort of thing of what I'm describing right now. Grasping into nothing and trying to pull out something that's beyond, that can only come from outside of your own mind. And it makes us laugh so hard. And when we talk about a blind God, a God that, what did I say? When we laugh about a blind God that doesn't know the before, doesn't know the behind him, only knows itself, its creation, and forward, makes us laugh. How there could be a God entity that is not familiar with his own creation by an entity of before and behind him. It makes us laugh. It's funny because it's wild. I just don't see how it doesn't go on in infinity, where there is another creator and another creator and another creator that goes on infinity. Perhaps it just that bigness of concept is what is at first, at the least, funny in its bigness. And we've been getting into that lately. And there's something that I just wish I could quote it exactly. The God that knows nothing of before. Something that surprised me. You know, Dave, it's funny. It was Hybe that reminded me of, might have been a sketch idea that I rambled off in Discord or on here, I don't remember, from a few years ago. Had me laughing for half an hour. It was, I don't know if it was from a dream, I actually don't remember, but it was the concept or a sketch, I don't know what you want to call it, of killing the world and the world goes to hell.
We're starting now.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. We're back.
Hello.
The three of us. I guess McKeever couldn't make it.
No,
Yeah.
he honestly he's working like
I know,
crazy.
I know,
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah,
Busy as hell.
Yeah, he's extreme. I don't know how he's doing what he's doing.
No.
he's doing a little bit of everything. He's now at that point where he can't get to. There's always somebody that needs something.
Yeah. Which that could be trouble. Because then you're going to have to handle a lot. Oh,
Dwight
God
Schrute.
damn. And then, it'd be the office if Dwight. And then Dwight gets his dick sucked constantly, and he becomes the boss and is really cool, and everyone thinks he's cool.
I did a cool thing. I went and got a mask made.
You got to, oh, shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, for the show.
Got fucking silicone put on. Yeah.
Nice, for when I blow your fucking head off.
Exactly.
Yeah, we
I
killed
wanted
Chris.
to give me a Terminator eye.
How was it? That sucks.
It wasn't that bad. It was kind of nice. And also my dad wound up being like 10 minutes away. They pulled my dad out of retirement.
What do you mean?
Yeah, my dad retired from engineering and then
And he's working.
yeah, he's working today.
So you got to see your father.
Yeah, I got to have a little meal with him, which was nice. We ate hot dogs.
You and your dad ate hot dogs together?
Yeah, we shared a hot dog. Yeah, it was nice. And some cheese curds. Talked about minor league, or not minor league, but like youth league hockey for a little bit.
Talked about kids and ate hot dogs? That's a good day.
It's a great day.
Where'd you
It was
guys
a
eat?
great
The
day.
park?
No, we went to this place called Destination Dog.
You went to his hot dog specific restaurant?
yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. It was great.
I'm not a big dog guy.
Oh, these are good hot
I
dogs.
fucking hate hot dogs.
Me too. What do you mean?
I just hate. Obviously I'm munching.
Yeah.
I'll grow up with the best, but hot dog. I just fucking hate hot dogs.
No, good hot.
They're disgusting.
Well, they are, of course.
You're a terrible ally in this. You literally you eat fucking chicken fingers.
No,
Which, by the way, chicken fingers obviously rule.
Yeah. But no, it's more grilled chicken and rice and broccoli now. My diet affects how I feel.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you bulking up, or is there a strategy?
Always.
Okay.
Yeah. I did think I've opened because I did, and I started to tell you this.
Yeah.
And then I stopped, but I think I unlocked a new power source in the golf
Is that
swing.
where this power swing story was going?
Yeah.
There was more to that story?
No, there wasn't. There wasn't.
I wanted that to be.
There could have been
That
more.
needed to be done. That was one of the worst stories I've ever heard in my life.
Well, I don't think it was.
You should try to tell everybody on the pod.
I don't want to. Everybody's just gonna make fun of me.
No one's gonna make fun of you.
Well,
This is so we're in the middle of us filming, which is it's long, and then Steve's like, "Oh, I saw him smiling."
he
to him.
saw me. Said that's all it
Yeah,
was. By
yeah,
the way,
yeah.
I was literally. The tiniest little raise
No,
of
you were
my.
literally looking at the floor, going,
He's imagining how bad the story's gonna go.
Yes, but also wanting to say it.
Yeah.
Desperately wanting
Yeah.
to say it.
Yeah.
and the story was you hit a golf ball far.
Well, so I
went
I
golfing.
played both days. Played Saturday and Sunday. This is
That's why
already
you're
so
fucking
boring.
so tired when we're filming.
No, I didn't know it energizes me. No, it doesn't. Don't do that. No, it doesn't. I need it. Otherwise, I would have been more tired.
We are at risk of losing you to injury. You're trying to go for the long
Yeah.
ball. You're trying to go for the long ball.
You were barely making it the other day. Is that yesterday? God damn.
Well, we all got sick from
From
one of the. one of the,
yeah. It spread around.
oh,
Yeah. One of the guest stars.
Yeah.
maybe it's tough to blame him.
Fair enough.
Yeah. It could have come from anywhere.
Regardless, you're in close quarters with a bunch of people breathing.
It's
in
coming
your face.
from me.
We'll see.
Dude, I'm a suspect. I had it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had something going on.
You brought it in.
But anyway, he saw me smile. I had to tell the story, which is just that I, had this feel in my backswing.
Let's also. Yeah, I know you're trying to get to this incredible story, but let's make sure everyone knows this is out of fucking nowhere. This isn't like we were talking about golf. We were talking about anything. This is just all right.
I think about it a lot.
This is in a silent room.
Silence.
We were pretty quiet.
Yeah, but we were also, we see each other every day. There's a limited amount of stuff to talk about. So I had this other thing to talk to you about. It's kind of the highlight
All
of my
right,
day.
so let's hear it.
So I made a few swing changes and then got this feel that gave me a lot more coil in my backswing. And I hit a bomb, I hit a couple bombs, frankly, coming down the home stretch.
Yes.
And my playing partner, was like, damn, you cleared the bunker into the wind? And I was like, I never would have done that.
It's a good feeling.
Yeah, that's it. That's the feeling. But see, this is the thing. I think it's only most people who don't care about golf, it's whatever. If you love golf, that feeling of connecting with the drive and watching the ball sail, it's whatever you're supposed to feel when you listen to Beethoven. It's just this thing. And I got to feel that, and I love it.
It is great.
And
We were feeling that a little bit at Top Golf.
Yeah, if you hit the golf ball far, it's fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
To have somebody point it out. You pumped that. And I go, I did pump it. And then I had 80 yards left of I had a perfect 80-yard Dave Bell shot, made the putt, birdie. It played a
You hit a birdie?
I did have a birdie.
Nice.
Thanks.
That's good.
That's
Nice.
it. That was my boring ass story that I thought of and then thought of his response to it. And then, of course, I have to tell it. So just walk the plank.
That was
I do really want to get good at golf. I think
it'd
it
be
would
fun.
nice.
Golfing
Yeah.
would be fun.
Yeah.
Unless you're golfing with Steve and his buddies.
Dead clean sober,
Fucking
enjoying the
sober
sport.
buddies enjoying the sport, hitting a fucking 120 sober. That fucking blows, dude. Although you said you hit it in the 80s, right?
86 on
Was
Sunday.
that the day with the birdie?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you were feeling it.
I was feeling it.
Fuck yeah. How'd you feel when you got home? How'd you feel when you got home? Did your girlfriend catch the
Million
business?
bucks. What?
Did your girlfriend get the business? Came over.
She
you
did. She
said,
got
all right, all right.
incredibly.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
What was
I
that?
shouldn't have asked.
No, yeah.
You carry it over?
Do I carry whatever?
The confidence of a good golf game into the bed?
Yes, but I
Obviously.
don't. But I don't carry over the
Obviously.
bad stuff.
You don't.
I don't carry over the bad. If it's bad.
I don't
Right.
believe that either. That's just fucking lies, dude.
You don't take it out on her if you have a bad day.
You go,
No.
"Oh, come here.
No, but I go what?
These golf stories make me really miss Matt's fucking dream stories. I'll listen to Matt's dream stories every
I don't have
day.
anything that suck.
I had some
Other than
bad
I had a
dreams
golf
last
ball.
night.
You had some dream
I had
stories?
some really
All right,
bad.
let me guess.
I got a really bad
I
dream.
miss dream stories.
Because we went out and we had some dinner last night, and I went home. But then in my dream, we stayed out and got fucked up.
That's fun.
Yeah, we got really fucked
Might
up.
be the ticket. That might be like you're actually sleeping in your head. You're like,
Dude, I was. But then I got so shit faced. Somehow I woke up in my parents' house,
uh-oh.
and in a drunken stupor, I had started a variety of puzzles all over the floors of my parents' house. And I woke up and I was like, I don't know how I'm going to explain
Yeah.
what happened last night. And what the fuck were you doing? You kept making puzzles all over what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah.
Sure. So how about the golf?
Yeah. Golf's better than that because it happened in reality.
There you go. It really fucked me up. I'm not going to lie. The puzzle thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. My imaginary debauch tonight.
We had a nice night.
We had a wonderful night.
I stood my ground.
You did.
You
did.
coward.
I did.
He's a coward.
I wanted to
happened?
get, I wanted to,
We
get to
went
sleep
out
so I could get
to
fucked
dinner
up.
with our ladies, and we had a nice dinner, but we were discussing Halloween costumes.
Okay.
Of course, the ladies they want to go as
age-old-
slutty whatever.
Sure.
And it's like, why not do that?
Yeah.
It's cool when I wasn't dating you,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but now,
Yeah.
cover it up a little. I'm sitting there, I'm in the middle of I'm battling both girlfriends.
Okay.
This one, silent. Judas.
Really?
I
Judas
did not
denied
Judas,
me.
not
You're
Judas,
Peter,
no,
at least.
not Judas.
That was Peter.
I said at the table, I would like to get some sleep tonight. I do not want to open this can of worms. I
What do
think
you
that's
think of that?
fair.
What do you think of that? I'm in the trenches doing battle. He even said, I appreciate what you're doing,
Wow.
which was a mistake.
So what do you actually think though?
It did come back to haunt me. Not in the moment. That was a slow burn, that fight.
Yeah.
So what do you actually think?
I like when other people's girlfriends are dressed slutty. That's fun.
Yeah.
But Chris, what do you actually think? So
What do
he
I
was
actually
defending
think?
it. Yeah, and you were
No,
saying
I
nothing.
I was saying that we're gonna have a Halloween party and it's gonna be a bunch of fucking people from my work, and half of them are 40. This is
Right.
This is not the time.
Yeah, I think it's going to
I'm
wind
with
up.
you.
Yeah.
So then I'm saying, what is your opinion?
Yeah, I think it's going to wind up being like a bunch of just like our friends boozing and
Yeah.
like being dressed super slutty is going to be a little weird. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
That's all.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's what I genuinely
But you
think.
can't
it's like,
get in
I
that
don't-
argument with
yeah,
a woman.
yeah.
'Cause
What did
now-
the other side of that look like?
What is the other side? What is their argument?
Yeah.
That you're an insecure, controlling fucking pussy. That's the argument.
Which is
Which is tough to.
Yeah.
You can't break out of it. You gotta go.
Yeah.
I don't. Fine. Do it.
No, I think
that's the
no.
big missile in Mario.
I don't. I would disagree with that argument. I would say it's not about being insecure. It's about making my friends maybe a little uncomfortable because they don't want to look at you sexually because me, their friend, is dating you.
Yeah.
But yet you're sort of forcing
So
them.
you're going Sharia law on this. You're going. You're mine. Let's cover you up a little.
No,
And I agree.
no,
I agree.
I'm not saying because you're mine. I'm
My
saying
enemy's
because
enemy is my friend.
I'm saying because my friend. Yeah, my friends. It's like
Yeah, don't give Brian Six a boner at the Halloween party.
right.
But yeah,
Yeah.
that's never an argument you can win. I've been down this road. Obviously, we all have.
Well, because you once you start getting to specifically like how long or short a skirt, you're.
I did that at the table. I was like, stop me where the dress up your knee. Tell me where the dress stops. And if when you say it like I'm saying it right now, it does come off a little bit controlling and abusive, but it was not. It was a fun, friendly conversation that ended up not being friendly, but at first seemed friendly.
I was trying to suggest a variety of costumes that maybe
Sure.
didn't require.
I was gonna go as Frankenstein,
Yeah,
Bride of Frankenstein.
yeah,
It's like a turtleneck,
full gown,
full sleeves.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that was passed upon. Princess Leia. Princess Leia was nice. You
There
wanted
was
to
an
Hillary
argument-
Clinton, Princess Leia.
Yeah, I'm on Cloud City's
Nope,
Princess Leia.
nope.
Yeah,
Slave Leia was what was settled upon. Was just metal bikini Princess Leia. That's an idea
Just
for
nude,
real.
yeah.
It was just like, no.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 40 degrees. Don't.
Miss Frizzle was in the mix. I was like,
That
that's
was
a big,
nice.
that's a big dress.
I knew where that was going.
Yeah.
The scuba diving episode.
They
Bikini.
editorialized Miss Frizzle a little bit.
Yeah. And what are you're still planning on the referee costume?
No. Because I'm shy. And I know that doesn't sound, I was thinking about this.
You're a
obviously.
shy man.
Yeah, I am shy. And I think to make this costume funny, when the idea behind the costume was I'd be like, why are you laughing?
Nothing. Keep going.
Okay, we'll come back to that.
Okay.
The idea behind the costume is I'm an NFL referee. I do have like a little
Yeah,
mini.
you're throwing party fouls.
You're right. And I'm hitting people with the flag and calling party fouls.
Yes.
And
Now,
I
I
think-
will say this has been done.
It has?
It's probably for 30 years.
Okay, then it's
That's
unoriginal.
okay. It's original to you.
But I'm not going to do it because, again, I just don't have the, frankly, balls to like go around and.
I think you do.
No, I don't.
Well, this fucks me because I bought a referee outfit. And I was going to be wearing it when you got there.
No, are you serious? You're going to be so funny with
It was
it.
Chris's idea to get a white hat, so I'd be the head official.
Dude, I look for a white
So I
hat.
could tell you what
have it on
to do.
Amazon.
Oh, wow, he thought of this. What are you? You're a
I was going to go eBay
megalomaniac.
for a white hat. And I was like, I just want a regular one.
Megalomaniac, bro. You're a power hungry pig.
Power hungry thing. I saw you looking at me earlier. I mean, it's just.
We were laughing so hard last night. If you showed up in the black hat,
Just white,
shit. And-
picking up flags, going, there's no flag on the overruled.
I literally have it in my checkout thing. I think I'm just going to come as like Ben Franklin or something.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's good. It's a good way to mix in the spectacles.
Oh, yeah.
We can get some glasses on.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I thought of that. I thought that there was a George Washington one on Amazon.
Yeah.
But then I felt like that might be kind of cunty to invite people to your house and then wear a fucking general's uniform and be like, welcome to my party. I'm the coolest guy of all time. I'm the most powerful man ever. I invented America. You know?
I like the idea of going all
Revolutionary.
revolutionary clothing.
I like it too.
1770s.
What were
Garb.
you laughing at earlier?
I was laughing at that.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
The white
yeah,
hat.
yeah, the white hat. Yeah,
Picking
yeah.
up the flag would be
Picking
great.
up the flag is so funny.
In all fairness, I saw that referee. It's not like an original thought I had. I was in Manayunk, And this is going back 15 years.
And you thought of it then?
No.
A
guy ran down the street. It was like
Oh, you saw someone do it?
he pelted a guy in a Spider-Man costume with a flag 15 yards from being an F. And it was just so funny.
Yeah, that's a killer.
Yeah. It was back when you could say it.
We're bringing those back, dude. It's coming. Unless Chris has
wow.
anything to say about it in 30 days, you fucking
What are you
coward.
talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. I know what you're going to
You
do.
know we're on the same side of that issue.
How many votes are you going to put in this year? You got about 20,000 last year.
Yeah. I'm going to request. I've requested 20. The whole downstairs is full of ballots.
Full of ballots.
Yeah. And I'm filling them out. Cat's name. Putting one in for May.
That's
Nice.
funny. But
Yeah.
hey, that was so crazy at the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris
Yeah,
standing
Chris.
up
The
there.
show.
Chris killed.
The show was sick.
Show was
The show
awesome.
that was the coolest thing ever.
Show
Watching
was
you
really cool.
walk out in that place.
Yep.
It's uncomfortable.
Nah,
It's too
dude.
cool.
I mean, from our vantage, the way that people saw you moving
Yeah.
in the beginning and just started like rising up,
Yeah, that was crazy.
Oh,
it
my
was
God.
so sick.
Yeah, I had fun.
It
Yeah.
was
I was-
surreal to watch.
yeah.
Yep.
You were right. You told me that the round is better.
Way better.
It's
than an
so
arena.
much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
than a stage.
Because all the sound hits you at the same time.
Yeah, sometimes it can trick you. You're like, God damn, I'm killing. And then you get off stage and people are like, that was good. I thought, how do you think it went? Dude, that bothers me so much. How do you think it went?
Yeah. How did you feel about it?
I thought it was the best night of my life. I guess I was wrong. Yeah, that was awesome. That was a fun fucking night.
That was great.
Then little Gerby babies.
I got to meet a pitcher.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Strom.
Strom.
That was
He's
awesome. You
so
guys got to
nice.
discuss pitching from the mound.
Yeah.
And then one of your buddies sold him like a gas tank.
What?
One of your buddies that was there?
Yeah, from home.
Yeah. Apparently, like,
Made a business deal with a pitcher from the Phillies.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, they were talking like they were just talking for a while, and Strom was talking about going on some big drive, and he was like, "Oh, you're gonna need a bigger tank for that. You're gonna need a bigger gas tank. I'll hook it up."
For a,
Yeah, it was like he was
a
driving
mechanic.
a truck. Yeah.
He was one of the guys that was a mechanic at
Yeah.
Ardmore.
Yeah.
Ed. Nice.
Yeah, it was awesome. I don't know if we should cut that out.
No,
but
that's totally fine. Look at that fucking cat, dude. What are you looking
Yeah.
at? Yeah, that's
he's
what I
fired
thought.
up.
That's
He's
what I
fired up.
thought. That's nice.
Yeah. Oh.
Where's your gay cat?
At my gay house.
Is it doing anything gay?
May's an outdoor.
She's-
Yeah.
No.
Is she an outdoorsman?
Oh, she's indoor, outdoor.
Nice.
She's got like a whole backyard. I made her a garden. And
This guy needs to go outside.
very badly.
They keep him in. He's a giant.
He can't.
He'd be a fucking problem out there.
He'd get fucked up by the groundhog outside would decimate him.
No.
He could run away from a groundhog.
He thinks he's ready for outside, but he's not.
You guys are
He's yeah.
ruining this boy's life.
No.
All he has to do is
He's
he has
Jameis
a chair
Winston,
to play with. Let him go outside. He's a big dog.
All day he wants to go outside. He's full. Just
Yeah. Jameis is the best ever. Let him out. I could watch that all day. Instead of podcasting, I could watch Chris play with the cat. Just... What time?
Yeah.
You got to be in early tomorrow.
I do.
What time do you have to go in tomorrow?
I think 6:45. Yeah.
That's not.
What time are you?
11.
Dang.
Yes, brother.
I'm still gonna try and go to the Y tonight and work out.
Really?
Yeah.
You've been working out during this.
I have. Yeah. Occasionally.
Did you work out yesterday? You better not have.
No.
All right, good.
No.
Because I would have a problem with that.
Yeah. I was under the weather yesterday.
I know
for
you
sure.
were.
Yeah.
I thought
hit
you were
with
going to
a
die.
Little dizzy spell.
We were laughing so hard last night because your face, like you lost all your blood in your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your face was ghostly white, and you had that shit on.
I got
Like,
so scared.
At one point, you looked at me like, and I was like, "Holy shit!" Like I was even watching you during a scene and be like, "He's gonna hate the way this one comes out. He's gonna look fucking terrifying."
I don't know if anybody's had this where you're just like your hearing cuts out and it's like pop. And that's normal. I've had that happen before. And I was and typically I'm standing up. It happened when I was sitting down, and then I just got crazy vertigo. And I was like sitting next to John, like squeezing his arm, like scared. It was scary.
Yeah, no.
And then it was
Well,
all
it looked
right.
like it was because you were upset about what you were wearing. That's what made it so funny. It felt like
you seemed grumpy about it.
Like the way you walked in, it just was like, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's a lot of like. First of all, the wig is very hot, and then it takes a long time to put it on, and a lot of like fussing about it, and
Does that bother you? I thought you'd like getting fussed over.
Love the makeup chair, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan of like all that because it's also like they put in. You've had it. It's just not the most comfortable thing.
but
It's like in your hair. You're constantly eating fake hair. It's in your mouth. No, it's not even fake hair. It's real hair.
Yeah, it's another person's hair.
Yeah.
That grosses you out.
Yes.
Yeah, it's disgusting. What are you talking about?
I don't
Other
know.
people's hair in your mouth? Of course.
Yeah, it's never really bothered me.
How often does that happen?
Not a ton. But
You
if I
mean
get
like
like
in
hair in the
food?
food,
Yeah.
I just take
Yeah,
it
tough
out
that
and
one
keep it. Yeah, I take it out. I keep eating. Some people will lose their minds over that stuff. Like the whole thing. Would you?
I thought for sure you'd love the hair and makeup.
No.
I don't know. You loved like the photographers coming in.
I might be over it. I don't know. I change. I change. I didn't used to be a shy person, and you beat that out of me.
Why? You're great.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm trying to make you less shy.
Yeah, no, I know you are. You are.
I'm trying
But,
my best to let you. I can show you the world. You would how great he would have killed at Wells Fargo.
No,
Yeah.
I don't have it yet. I'm working on it.
You would have
right.
enjoyed it. You would have really enjoyed
You would
it.
have fun.
Yeah,
I had fun watching you guys. That was so cool. It really was.
yeah.
It really was. And even just, you're like, wow. We were driving,
Yeah.
like Julie and I were driving down and we were just like driving that. She's like, there's like teams of guys coming to watch.
Yeah, it's
like
crazy.
in a van drinking beers.
Yeah.
And we're like, this is all Shane. Like we are in Shane traffic.
All right.
Yeah.
I got there and people were tailgating, and I was like, oh fuck,
That was
this
cool.
crowd's gonna be fucking out of control, and they weren't.
They
were
were.
great.
They were good.
Good guys.
They were great.
Yeah.
I've been surprised by all the shows. I mean, I haven't been to that many, but the ones that I have been in that size, close to that size, everyone's like in their seats and ready to go.
Yeah.
It's
Every once
crazy.
in a while, I'll do like a minor league hockey arena in some small town. Dudes get rowdy. There's some fights up in the balconies and shit. Yeah. Yeah, you just see that. That's fun.
A fight up in the balcony.
Yeah. That's just old time hockey. That's fun.
That was the first time I ever saw that. I remember when I was in hockey camp in Toronto, going into the whatever skating rink we were doing this whatever at. It was like a goalie camp, and they were just dudes fresh off of just beer league. And it was like me and my dad walking in, and they were chirping at us and talking shit and just crushing beers, sitting on the back of their cars and stuff.
That's awesome.
Throwing beer cans at us.
Nice.
It was crazy.
They can sense the Connecticut dandies. The Connecticut dandies are here for hockey.
That was
the old Canada.
That was a big
That
wake
was
up
back
call.
in the day.
Oh, apparently they're still up there.
There's the Patriots left. Yeah, I found them.
Yeah, they formed that big wagon train.
Yeah. What else is going on? Anything cool?
Unfortunately, all the cool stuff is
know.
like the
Yeah,
show,
yeah.
and that's so
The
much
show
of
is
the life.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like 14 hours a day.
Yeah.
And then you're just going to come home.
it's true.
You've been good though in the show.
Oh,
yeah.
really? Thank you so much,
Yeah,
man.
you've been
But
good. You haven't been grumpy on set yet. Not really.
Not really. It was one day.
That was nothing. There's sometimes though, like last year, I think we'd be done by now.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Fuck, we should have gone back with that. What the fuck are we doing, dude? We had it.
We'll just do a month.
Yeah, just get done like we did last time. We'd be done with it. We could be done.
Just churn it
We still
out.
have fucking forever.
Yeah, we do. We've got a long ways to go. But
You
know,
have been less
biased.
grumpy. You've been less grumpy.
Hey. I don't think I was super grumpy last time.
You're a bit of a power hungry pig again.
Power hungry pig. You stop saying that. Everyone's gonna think it's totally true.
No one believes
Okay,
me.
thank God.
No, they do.
What was I gonna
I
say?
mean, I'm not wrong, but
They do.
What was I gonna say?
you were gonna say this year's better.
No, I was gonna. Yes, obviously biased, but we saw Cut.
Yeah.
I'm
funny.
so excited for
Yeah.
everybody to see this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really am. I know that that's like a thing that people say, but boy, is this fun.
I think it has been.
What's your face?
Now that I just like your enthusiasm, it's fun.
It's, you think,
I would never talk that way. It's nice to hear that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be,
I'm going to get you on a late night TV show this year. I'm going to
Okay.
pants you on Jimmy Fallon
That's
this
fine.
year.
You know what? I've decided what I'm going to do. If you do that, I'm just going to say compliments about you. That's effectively pantsing you. I'm going to be like, you don't know-
Stop.
He put me in this show.
Just with your
Stop,
pants.
He
stop.
could have been in any
Stop.
show he wanted
You're
to.
trying to you're gonna make me cry on Jimmy Fallon. That would be a good revenge.
Just with your pants around your ankles.
Yeah.
Just complimenting.
You ever see that? I think it's Mark Summers and Burt Reynolds on a late night show where I forget. Mark Summers is like a Nicola. It's literally you and me on a.
Okay.
He's like, it starts. He's talking about his marriage, and Burt Reynolds is like, "Oh, shut the fuck up," and he's like, "Me and my wife are still together." And the crowd's like, "Oh," and he like throws his water on him. Anyway, they get in a fight. I would
Wait,
imagine.
Burt Reynolds throws his water on Mark Summers?
Yeah. And then they're like, "All right, fellas, let's settle this with a pie contest." Or like they turn around and pie each other. Burt Reynolds hooks him in the face like as hard as he can.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Anyway, that's what's gonna happen.
And Mark Summers is like a hypochondriac, isn't he?
I don't know
He's
anything
probably
about
terrified of
Mark
that
Summers.
pie. Yeah. I think he's like a real neat freak.
How do you know about Mark Summers?
I met him once.
What?
Yeah. I tried to shake his hand.
Where'd you? Oh, is that how you came up with that? He like blew by you, and your dad was like, "He's afraid of germs." The guy from Nickelodeon
No, I
doesn't
bet-
hate you.
I met him as an adult. And I tried to shake his hand.
Where?
He did a show at Good once.
Nice.
Actually, no, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't there. It was at some other
One of
theater.
their-
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That is now a very famous golf channel.
Good.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, YouTube. Because it's,
Oh.
yeah. That's it. I ruined that. My bad.
Hey, golf.
Damn it.
No, we love golf.
Okay.
It's good.
Billy's talking about doing
Billy
some golf
goes
stuff.
out there, yeah.
I mean, that could really,
Unite the clans. Golf's fun. We all agree golf's fun.
he's got a cool vibe to him.
Billy,
Yeah.
yeah, he's a cool guy. Cool clothes. You wish you could wear those cool clothes?
Of course I do.
You could wear those cool clothes.
He's got the amount of necklaces that I would like to wear.
I would like you to wear those
No.
necklaces.
I sent Shane a picture of me wearing the Jewish one that we talked about last time.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I want to see it.
he was like, I'm going to kill you.
You're not even Jewish.
No. I know.
You're a fraud.
Yeah.
When are you going to get back into Judaism?
Like I said, maybe deathbed. I don't know.
Really? You think you're going to put up a Hail Mary?
Yes.
Did you get the mitzvah and
Yeah,
all
it
that
was bar
stuff?
mitzvah.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
All right, so you've done all the things.
Yeah.
You're in the
Chris is looking at the photo now.
damn.
Looks pretty good on you.
It does look
make you
pretty
look
good.
actually extremely Jewish.
Yeah.
I never think of you as Jewish
Yeah,
until
yeah.
I responded with that.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, my bad. That was a little too much. Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
a good pro-Israel Twitter biopic.
And you are very pro-Israel.
X.
We're not. That's too complicated for me to have an opinion on. I want everybody to be safe. Yep.
Yeah. World safety.
World safety. World safety.
I'm for that too.
Yeah.
So, how did the rest of Friday night go? After the show.
Oh, it was good. Just
Yeah,
kind of hung
just
out,
went to
drank.
Bonner's.
Okay.
Yeah. Went
Yeah.
to Bonner's, drank some more.
Brian Regan showed up. That was sick.
Yeah, Brian Regan showed up.
Yeah.
That was cool.
He's
It was
fantastic.
an exciting time. And then
Yeah.
I realized I was too drunk.
Oh,
I got
really?
the wobbles a little, and I was like, all right, I need to leave, but I would still like to argue with Chris in front of everyone. So I'd be like, all right, I'm going to go home. I got to go home. And I'd be like, Chris, just admit Russian collusion. Just admit collusion was wrong. Just say it.
And I'm also fucked up, so I took it bait. Hook, line, and sinker.
Oh, we had a good
Yeah.
battle, except Chris was outnumbered 10-1.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was bringing all. Billy was there. I got to just summon Billy. Like, Billy, handle this because I can't really talk. Billy, get him.
Billy wound up going, I don't give a shit about any of this.
It's interesting because I called him on the way over here, and he was like, "Chris is a pussy for that." In your driveway, that's what he was saying about you.
Oh, that's so
He was
nasty.
like, "No,
Why
that's
would
what
he say
said."
that?
Because I was like, "Yeah, I got nothing. You got to give me something to talk about."
Yeah.
And he was like, CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch is a fucking pedophile. I was like, all right, nice. I got that. I was like, what else?
That
He's
almost goes without saying.
like, yeah, I guess it was, what's his name? Lex Wexner was his money guy. Is the same as Epstein. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
what I got
Wexner.
out
Is
of
he
that.
the Victoria's Secret guy
Yeah,
or
I
something?
think so.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, the
Someone
next
was
topic.
saying that the other day. Where is Ghislaine Maxwell?
No one knows.
Were you
I was,
saying that?
I was
Yeah.
saying it because I was listening to Tim Dillon,
Oh, yeah.
which is one of the best. Listen to Tim Dillon.
He's hilarious.
It's so
He's so
good.
good.
I told you, like, the one thing, I think it was with,
But hold on, let's go back to the collusion thing, though, because that was the other topic. Can you just admit that that was kind of a false
We
narrative?
were out. No, I stand by that.
You think that was real?
Well, it depends which version you think they were accusing him of, but I think
one-
everything in the Mueller
The Steele
report.
dossier.
I think everything
the
in
Steele dossier that ended up getting the Clintons got fined
I
for.
don't stand by the Steele
don't stand by
dossier,
that.
but everything in the Mueller report I stand by.
But do you think it's okay for a political candidate to use the intelligence agencies to accuse another candidate of being a Russian spy and then using that, putting it in the media and letting them talk about it for 4 years unchecked with almost
Well, it
no
didn't-
edits, no fucking sorry we made a
it
mistake?
didn't help that what's his name? The
Do you think
young
that's okay?
Trump Jr. Trump Jr.
I'm
was
just wondering if you think that's okay. Just could you answer the question,
admitted
Kamala?
it. He admitted it.
I actually grew up middle class. That's how you answer questions. You are Kambala.
No, Trump Jr. admitted it during the campaign.
He said we are
Yeah,
Russian
they were
spies.
they were like, you guys tried to meet with Russia to get dirt on Hillary, and he released the emails.
Oh, they tried to or they did?
They tried to, yeah. Well, they wound up not having the meeting,
Oh, that's good.
but
So they didn't do
but
it.
the Trump no because
So wait, he ended up not killing his wife, so he is not a murderer. he ended up not doing that crime.
no he yeah no they
We're
caught
out of topics. We could just talk politics. Or Steve's jacking off habits.
I don't have anything new about the Django.
That's all right. You don't have to. You can think of something new.
okay.
What do you think about this whole Russian collusion thing here?
I don't know nearly enough about it. I think somebody was arrested though from,
Hey, if somebody gets arrested, then they're definitely guilty. That was another argument.
but wasn't the person that was claiming that there was Russian collusion was actually colluding with Russia?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple of those.
Yeah. It's
just crazy.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They got
To me, the most
There are a
alarming
couple
thing
guys.
is the, and not that I know nearly enough about it, but the prosecution of Trump in New York for trying to get a loan and claiming that his building was worth more than what I guess.
Yeah.
It
Was
was.
that the
Government-
Mar-a-Lago one? And the government was like, that's worth $5 million.
Yeah.
The
And
Mar-a-Lago one
There
was
was I
hilarious.
guess there was a bunch. Yeah, I didn't see the Mar-a-Lago.
even
one.
though, through my understanding,
I don't
a
keep enough
bank
track of
also
any of this.
ran its
Yeah,
own.
you conveniently stopped paying attention.
Well, how much?
You're the little kid that quits when he's losing in Xbox.
No, I'm not.
You turn
no,
the-
I'm not.
Actually, you were winning, and you go, all right, we're done. Turn it off. Turn it off. Biden won. Trump's going to jail. Turn the game off.
Biden did win. You don't think Biden won?
I think he did win.
Yeah.
I mean, he won.
Yeah. You think there was malfeasance?
Who knows? Do I think? No. I think there was some unrest in
foul
the
play.
country that seemed to be beneficial to one
Yeah.
side. That that
I will say this about. I was thinking about this
that
the other
fired
day.
up out of nowhere. But
I will say this about Trump. The thing that I really do like about Trump is that if he's kind of doing exactly what you'd actually want a candidate to do, which is like his campaign and all the stuff that he does hasn't been affected at all by like some of the trivial bullshit that can normally nuke someone's campaign.
yeah,
And he is like, in spite of his party hating him, like for the most part, just going to the people and using them to obliterate
Like a
anyone who
democracy.
just disagrees. Yeah.
it's almost like a
Yeah.
democracy where the people.
I just
vote for
disagree
him.
with everything else that he's doing. But it's like, it is what you'd want a guy.
It's what a politician, I guess.
Yeah. No, I feel like,
that
I don't know.
uses votes.
I don't
and
know.
like
No, but it feels like there's more deal making usually. And then like the kind of the powers that be sort of like align around a person and build them up and funnel money into them. Versus this really does feel like
Or the powers that be just get rid of the current president and say, you're out. We're not even going to have a primary. You are the president.
This is vice president. It's next man up.
If the president's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty close.
Yeah.
It's pretty close.
I think they're going to threaten.
One foot in the
What amendment
grave.
is it? The 25th? 26th? What is the amendment where the president's unfit? 23rd, 25th?
Something the 25th.
I don't know, one of those.
Yeah.
I guess they
It's in the
apparently,
20s.
apparently they threatened him with that if he didn't agree to stop running this year.
Oh, really?
And let Kamala run.
I have
Which
seen
is
a couple-
interesting because he's still the president.
Right.
So I guess they didn't believe it.
Yeah.
Who knows?
He's doing, yeah.
I'm just going to go with whoever Dick Cheney and Liz Cheney would be. You know?
Yeah. They brought us through the darkness
who I
once before.
support.
Yeah. They picked us up out of 9/11.
Where are you,
Say-
coward?
yeah.
You're going to let me do all this?
I was on the whole.
You got
New
in there a
York-
little. You tossed
Yeah.
one in. That was an
I-
assist.
yeah.
I did.
Coming off the bench.
I wasn't even done. I was going to go to
Bench
the whole
points.
Shark Tank guy.
Oh, what's the Shark Tank guy?
He was like, if we prosecute for people like this, there's New York's going to come to a total standstill. Because this is like common practice.
Yeah. Like
And
inflating the value of your property for loans and then
Yeah.
deflating them for taxes.
yeah, and but the bank also ran their own, whatever you would call it, appraisal of that building. So it wasn't even like they just took what he said. It's just what he was saying.
Yeah.
And they still gave him a loan. He paid it back, and then you're going to arrest him. And that feels like
Maybe a political persecution. I don't know.
in a like real scary way.
It is
Yeah.
the hard part that I am dumb and don't know anything.
That's the hard
Yeah,
part.
well,
That's also the real
'Cause I'm
hard
sure
part.
there's somebody
facing-
But
that's
it's just
skewering
fun
me
to argue.
right now.
Who gives
that's
a
like,
fuck?
yeah.
They don't know anything either. They're listening to this. They're listening to dumb guys that don't know anything.
Yeah.
Oh, we could be on something. You never know.
That's just what I feel like is the pushback to Democrats, which is like the idea that you've got to let smart people just handle it. It's like, but then you create a precedent for something that you won't like down the road. Like, for instance, with Obama, sort of the bombing, the indiscriminate bombing, I suppose. That everybody was like,
Bombings. There's that Jewish side.
Yeah.
It's just
Everyone's
bombings,
like,
the
I think
indiscriminate
he's-
bombings, I suppose.
I think he's violating laws. And it's like, well, it's Obama. It's like, yeah, sure. Okay, fine. I might trust him. But then you're setting a precedent that anybody else can be,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Kambambla. Kambambla's coming. World War III is coming. Those are my favorite memes.
Yeah.
It's like Call of Duty footage, and it's like me and the boys in the Battle of Beijing 2027 because Taylor Swift told our fucking dumb girlfriends to vote for Kamala Harris. We're all in a fucking boat in Taiwan. It's like, fuck.
is he saying Kambambla?
No, not he.
That's just you?
That was me.
That's
You like that one?
Kambabla?
Stop giving me credit for average shit.
You know what I was talking about you today? I was like, you know who is incredibly good with puns, and you hide it, even though I know you know it. I see you smiling. It's crazy, your pun game.
No, cut it out.
Okay.
Gerbies, cut it out.
All right.
About that.
Chris, do you acknowenge that? Do you even know
I
that
think
that
it's-
happens?
I think, yeah.
Okay.
I've seen it.
Chris has been around it. Chris has been around the pond.
yeah. I've been on the receiving end of quite a few of them. But I was about the us being dumb thing. I was thinking about that in the car today, where I was like, man, I wish people thought I was like really smart, and then I was thinking about how bad it would be if people thought I was really smart.
Yeah.
If people were coming to me with like real problems and being like, "You're the only one who can solve this,"
You gotta set up that. You gotta
be
set
like-
that death ray up at my house. I can't set the death ray up.
that's the kind of problem I can
That's-
solve.
you're good at that.
If you got a death ray, I can set
We'll
it
get
up.
over there. I'm gonna need you on that.
What is the death rate?
I bought a 10-foot tall fucking skeleton robot for the party.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Just-
exciting.
Yeah.
Giant alien that looks around.
I'm never gonna put that thing together.
Right.
So
Do you need a ladder for it?
no.
Ow.
Pause. I'll get on my hands and knees. You can stand on my back. We'll be good.
There's no way.
No, you
That
gotta
or
build it
it's
on the
like
ground and fucking set it
Yeah.
up.
Or it's like one of those things where you like
How the
pull
fuck
a
did they build the
string and
pyramids? You and me can't even figure out the logistics of the Spirit Halloween Death Ray. People are they're gonna watch this. Spirit Halloween Death Ray sales are gonna go through the roof. I walked into Spirit Halloween. I said I have to have it. And then I got to the register and I found out how much it cost, and it was not worth bringing it back. I was like, oh, fuck. This is a terrible purchase.
Dude, it makes terrifying galactic
Yeah,
noises.
it turns out it's more of an alien than a spooky ghost, but that's fine. Look at this guy. 10 feet tall.
Whoa, that's
Yeah.
cool.
You're going to like it.
Yeah.
You're going to like what's going on over at my house.
Okay.
That's going to scare the goats.
It is. I am worried about the goats.
They're going to get hit with the galactic death ray.
The neighbors' goats are they're gonna have there's so much to put together on the fucking death ray, dude. Look at this. We're ruined.
Oh, man.
You're going to do great.
And you don't need a ladder. It's 10 feet tall.
I'm
It's
gonna
a basketball hoop.
bring my mountain bike over to your place at one point.
You told me this.
Yeah.
You're not going to be riding
Please.
it around on my property.
All right, fine.
Please
There's a
film
park
that.
across the street.
You don't want to
hills.
see that?
Obviously, I want him riding around.
You don't want to see.
There's some holes in those ground.
him-
I mean,
No, you're right. I know. I was running around on it. It ran up that one hill, and there's some holes. I don't want to hurt myself.
Is it like,
I would wear a lot of protection. You would make fun of it. It's something that, like, again,
what kind of protection do you wear?
when I mountain bike, I wear like knee and. It's a great exercise. It's
All right.
it's
Like hockey shin guards?
yeah, because if you have like a pedal like
yeah.
if your foot slides off, it slams your shin. It happened once.
that happens.
What about-
That hurts?
It really hurts.
What about upper body?
Elbow pads, and then I wear like full face helmet. And
You wear the full face helmet.
yeah, I'm bad.
With the goggles?
Yeah, I have to because otherwise my contact dries out. It's too much, but you know what? I have fun, and I haven't gotten hurt yet.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Shut up.
No, I swear. Please
When I go
do
to
want
Harmony
you-
Hill, I would like bike there, and a lot of times guys will be like, "Where are the jumps?" And I'm like, "There's no jump. It's just I'm bad." Because full face, you're typically going over
Yeah,
jumps.
they think you're catching air.
right?
You just got to tell them go back. You got to go deep into there.
Oh shit!
Oh, you
get
got
him
a
up.
cat on your lap. Oh, that's very adorable.
Yeah.
Have you ever
He's
gone mountain
He
biking,
likes the
Chris?
pillow. Not formally.
Oh,
I've had a mountain bike and I've gone on some trails.
I got Tito up here.
Yeah.
hi, buddy. Hi.
That's good.
Good to see you. Run.
He's having a
I
good
do.
time.
I do want you to bring that.
All right.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Just find some
I'd like to
berms.
see you in pads riding a bike around my property.
Yeah.
Did I tell you that last
It's not
Halloween?
that big. You're gonna do a lap pretty quick.
Yeah, I guess.
It'll be very fun.
I was I liked sort of like practicing in my street right outside my driveway. You know, like I have code set up.
Set up what?
What?
Go and set up
Yeah, like cone set up to do slalom to like practice your weight shift on the bike.
on your bike.
Yeah.
Your neighbors see you do this.
And so last
set
Halloween,
cones out.
I was handing out candy, and then these like kids come in, they're like, "How's the bike going?" And I'm like, "Good."
You're ashamed of it. They're trying to be nice.
So ashamed, I'm so embarrassed. But yeah, I'm committed
So
to
the
it.
kids see it, which means them and their parents sit in the window and laugh.
Yeah, and watch me. Yeah.
Have you
Occasionally-
fallen off the on the
no,
cone?
no,
Not on
it's
the
just
cone
like
drill.
No, yeah.
How fast are you going? You're picking
It
up some
feels
speed.
fast. It's probably incredibly
I bet
slow.
you're flying. I bet you're flying.
I showed you that picture of me trying to bunny hop. I barely get off the ground because I think you got to go in the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have the speed.
I could never bunny hop. I could never ollie.
I could never ollie either.
I could never
Oh
figure.
yeah, it sucked.
Yeah.
It sucked.
It's really because you wanted to bully skater kids and then not being able to ollie.
I just wanted to be able to ollie.
Yeah, you didn't want to bully anyone.
No,
You were a sweetheart.
thanks.
I bet. Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks, the best place to get real money sports action. Prize.
Went trick or treating the 1 year when I was a Philadelphia Eagle.
Yeah.
And
you got
I saw, and then I saw it was like a split house. You know the way the stair. Well, whatever. Door opens up. Guy is coming down the steps. He's in a full gorilla costume, and I remember seeing his hand go into like the glove of the costume, I was just telling myself, like, it's a man. It's not a real gorilla. It's a man. And then he started walking at me, and I just like turned around and started crying and running as fast as I could. And
Instead of full eagles.
yeah,
Sprinting away.
yeah.
How
And then-
old were you?
I don't know. I was probably 5. My brother was Urkel that year.
Whoa. Oh,
Did he go
the
the
infamous-
distance?
He
Yeah.
went the distance. No,
Yeah.
not the distance. No, no, no.
yeah.
But he
fuck.
would like perform it. You had the little UNICEF things, and he'd be like,
Yeah.
they put it in. And be like, do you have any cheese, Carl?
Did he want the face paint?
No,
Couldn't get it?
that never even
No.
came up.
Damn.
Thank God.
Because that could have easily happened.
You could have,
Back then, people would be like, yeah, fuck it.
of course.
Yeah.
Could do the whole costume.
I was Dice Man that one year. That was the superhero I created.
Oh, I thought you meant you went as Dice Clay. I was like, sick.
No.
You went as Dice Man.
That's right. I one year went as a prisoner. That was 2nd grade. I had a
Did you go the
huge
distance on the prisoner? Because then it might be racist.
I just got that.
You got to make it believable.
Yeah. And I had a big crush on my 2nd grade teacher. And
Oh,
she
yeah.
was also dressed as a prisoner. So we walked around the school.
Yeah.
And that was incredible. She, one time, I came in the morning. She was like, I drove by your house, I guess your house the other day because I saw you outside shooting baskets. Because I was like playing
Yeah.
basketball with my brother after school. And for like a month, I just played basketball every day.
Just waiting for it.
Just hoping she'd drive by and see. It's just like total Huck Finn stuff, like doing cartwheels in front of the. Did you ever have a crush on a teacher?
Yeah. What was her name?
We had an Australian exchange teacher, and I loved her. I was in fourth grade. I spoke with an Australian accent the entire school year.
Really?
I loved her.
Oh my God. Did
Yeah.
you ever have share a moment with her?
I mean, we got ice cream,
That's nice.
but there was a couple other fucking cockblocks. There's a couple other 4th graders trying to cockblock me.
I feel like I was so bad at school. I knew better. Like a teacher was unattainable for me. I never had a crush. Like every interaction I had with a teacher was a fight or just, bad news. I never
Yeah. You were bad in school?
terrible
Like the whole time?
the whole time.
You were dumb in like 5th grade?
Yeah.
That's tough.
Not even dumb. I just never did any
You're
of the
just
work.
bad.
Yeah. Yeah. I couldn't do it. I couldn't be in class. I couldn't
That's fucked up.
yeah, the whole thing would just bothered me. And then every once in a while I would when I really got in, back against the wall, I'd put together like a good semester
Yeah.
or something, but it was always my entire life was just terrible
It's kind of
interaction.
surprising.
Yeah.
You're not dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Maybe
it's,
you are dumb. This has been our entire friendship. I'm like, Chris is smart. And I hear shit like this. I'm like, you were dumb in 4th grade? You know how you have to actually be dumb?
I just don't. It's a lack of
You
discipline.
have to actually be dumb. That's crazy.
Well, I was never at risk of failing out or anything like
no,
that.
but just
it
being
was
like,
just,
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I just couldn't. Dude, I remember taking just the multiplication tests.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where you just do as many as 60
Yeah.
problems, do as many as you can in a minute.
Yeah, the mad minute.
The mad minute. And I just remember by number 2, I was like, you're going too slow. You're never going to get to 60. And then it would just it just
Holy
turned,
shit.
it just turned into I would just beat the living shit out of myself until 15, 20. Yeah. It was that thing. I feel like I have the same problem too when I try to remember something and if it doesn't come to me right away, I start going oh my God, you can't remember anything. You're going to and all I'm thinking about is not remembering.
Oh, well, like lines in a show.
Yeah, yeah.
That's impossible.
But even just
is
people's
impossible.
names, people's
Just
names.
One sentence, you're like, what the fuck did I get it? All right, I'm good. Fuck. It's so embarrassing.
Dude.
The worst is when it's something you think you're like, in your head, you're like, I got that.
Yeah.
Like walking into a room, be like, hey.
Yeah.
But then you have to do it. I mean, I guess that's what acting is, but
I know.
it's hard, dude. You walk in, you're like, fuck. Start over. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry, everyone. I suck.
Yeah. And you're thinking about how you're going to be reacting to their
Kinda
line,
look
but
like-
instead
yeah.
you're just think of what your line is. You just
Or you react way too early. You're like, we should put together that instead of a blooper reel, just how bad we all are at acting. There must be insane fucking clips.
I know.
John constantly having to say, slow down.
Oh,
Wait to hear
dude.
what they're saying. Yeah.
It's the worst feeling when like this person's not even done their line yet, and you're looking at the other person ready for them to talk.
Yeah, it sucks.
God,
It's also funny how much better John is at acting than
I
all
know,
of us.
I know.
I'm like,
Yeah.
John, how do I do it again? He's like, I'm like, all right, I'll do it.
yeah. And it's the first thing that pops into my head the moment I fuck up is like I just imagine John like behind that, just like
Yeah.
what the fuck.
Yeah, Gerbies, what else is going on, man?
Not much. Again, I apologize for being so boring.
Don't.
The,
We're all boring.
Yeah.
it's you know,
just have
kind
a
of wake
nice-
up. I go to my trailer. So
Oh God.
well, as a joke ish, kinda. No,
A
'cause-
joke to yourself, by yourself.
No, okay, it wasn't a joke. I do like the song,
You're
but
a big man.
I put on the trailers have Bluetooth, so you can put your music on.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was listening to.
I haven't figured that out yet.
I didn't know that. I'm in there eating a bucket of scrambled eggs. Dude, I asked the guy, he was like, what do you want for breakfast? I was like, scrambled eggs. That was on the menu. He gave me every
Just feedback.
side was scrambled egg. It was all scrambled egg. There was no like potatoes or like, I thought it was a meal.
Right,
It was, they put scrambled eggs in every pocket of the
that's hilarious.
tray.
Yeah,
I got 10 pounds of scrambled eggs with nothing, no ketchup, just. Anyway, that was funny.
yeah.
That was worse than your golf story. I
And
got
how
a
much-
lot of eggs once.
It was a comical,
It was a
amount
comical amount
of
of eggs, yeah.
It was a crazy amount of eggs.
And he knew it was crazy. He said it.
yeah.
He's like, you said scrambled eggs. Like, when I went to the catering thing, everyone was like, "It's a ton of eggs."
You got to feel
Like,
for that guy
it's
too.
for Shane. He's eating fucking 20 eggs before he films.
Yeah.
I like the idea that he's like screaming at the runner. What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Oh, is this?
You want to hand him a bucket full of fucking eggs?
Yeah, he'll eat it. Look at him. He'll eat a box of eggs right now.
I was late one day. I get a call.
Oh, hold on. What were you listening to in that trailer?
Big time.
Big Time by Peter Gabriel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wearing his robe.
No, I was not wearing the robe. And when they
Dancing?
put the robe in there, I
Were you
said,
dancing a little?
Dun, 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 dun,
I did,
dun,
yeah,
dun.
yeah. I mean, I was, I like that song. But
I grew up in a small town. Everybody has small town ideas. Not me. I'm big time. That was you.
you're
big time.
My way. Yeah.
I just imagine you sliding around like Tom Cruise in that trailer.
That's what I'm saying. I kind of am a little big time right now. I'm with, Shane and whatever.
You're
Okay.
big time.
So anyway, I get a call and she was like, "Oh, just checking to see where you are." And I'm like, "I'm on my way there. I thought I was supposed to be there at 8:30." She's like, "No," or it was like 7:30. She's like,
Yeah.
"No, you're supposed to be there at like 7." I was like, shit. And then I'm just thinking, I hope Shane isn't there.
Yeah.
And by pull in, I see his car. I'm like, fuck. So then I ran. It wasn't like a far
You
way to run.
ran,
I
you
ran
ran.
just to like. He can't even see me walking at this hour.
No,
Everything's
no,
gotta
no.
be. And I come into the hair and makeup trailer. And the first thing Allie says, she's like, yesterday Steve came in here and was like, I'm having such a good hair day. I was like, Allie, shut up. I had to tell everybody.
You were having
like,
a good hair day.
We're having nothing but private conversations when I talk to you. These don't get related.
I don't like hearing these stories about you. That you're this confident. And, like, what are you doing?
I like to have a good time. Talking
don't.
about what?
You hate having a good time.
No, I like to have different times of good times than you have. You know what I mean?
He hates a good time.
He hits a crowded good time.
And I love a good time during the day outside.
Yeah, you should go.
By myself. Yeah, that's fun.
With guys that don't talk a lot.
Man,
I would love to see Steve forcing you to mountain bike.
can't happen. I mean, a bike could be. I like that'd be fun. But I will say, I might. I would like to join. I would like to go out with you and some strangers
And golf.
and golf. I'd love to go with you.
Are they hey, there is a lady you could go out with. She's so at the country club.
What do you mean?
At the country club.
Wait, you say there's a terrible woman?
There is one terrible one. Everybody's told me this person is terrible. And I had a run-in with her.
Yeah.
And she was just like really aggressive and rude. there was a frost delay, so everybody was kind of in the clubhouse. And she's like, "Oh, you're that guy from Netflix. I saw you in a golf cart playing too slow, parked too close to the green." I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Really?
Yeah, I was like, "I play faster than you." And then she's like, "No, you don't." And she's just rude.
You're getting in country club fights. You are Mr. Big Time.
Well, apparently this one has been kicked out of previous country clubs.
really?
Yeah. So
She's-
anyway,
It's that you don't have a permanent record. Why are they accepting
this one
these
is
people?
corporate owned. So the other one was like owned by its members. This one's corporate owned, so it's apparently harder to remove her. But anyway, this one guy was overhearing it, and we were talking, and then went up to the driving range, and he comes up, and I'm telling everybody about this woman. Everybody's piping in with their own stories about her. And then he goes, "Yeah, Steve had that interaction." Then he asked for her number, and it just crushed.
Nice.
Everybody was laughing. Yeah.
Just the guys at the country club having a good laugh.
But yeah, she's something else, man.
She's a battle axe.
She is a battle axe.
Me and her are gonna join forces. I'm
you
gonna
would hate
burn that country club to the ground.
They're gonna be so happy if you come.
I'm just gonna come and ruin your. Let's get a foursome.
No,
going
I don't want
with
you to ruin it.
Two strangers. Who are your buddies?
Yeah, I have two buddies.
Get your best buddies to come with us.
Okay.
I'm gonna drink an entire case of beer. Puke on the country club.
on the green.
Puke everywhere.
That's funny. Breaking. Did you park too close to the green?
No. No.
Not even a little.
Not even
She's just
little.
making stuff up now.
She definitely is making stuff up.
She just out of nowhere accused you, made up stuff.
She accused everyone of stuff. It doesn't matter. No, I don't park too close to the green. No. I'm rules oriented.
Was
When
it
they say
paths?
90
Was it paths only that day?
Chris,
Was it paths
how do I
only?
know what,
Was it paths only?
No, I don't know
They've
what day
got
it was.
signage everywhere if it's paths only.
She's a crazy person. I have no idea what day she was talking about.
Were you on the path?
Again. What day? I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
She didn't cite a day.
No.
She just said she saw you the other
Yes.
day. Parked. Hey, Netflix. I saw you.
Oh, she hit you with a Mr. Big Time.
She said, hey, Netflix.
And you chirped back.
I did, and I regretted it immediately.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm proud of you for chirping back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You should do a staggered start. You start first, or she starts first. I don't care.
Just be on her ass.
And just and see who
Hit
plays.
balls at her.
See who plays faster.
Try to hit her with a golf ball. That'll send her a message. Dust her off the plate a little. Give her a little chin music. Tell her, you want to go? Come on.
Yeah. Can you do that? Can you find a particular slot after her and try to play through her just to demonstrate that your pace of play?
I've
she
never thought
good?
about
Have
that.
you
You
seen
could
her?
do that. What's it?
Can she hit the wall?
I have never seen her.
She's
Physically?
probably good, dude.
Yeah.
If she's been getting kicked out of country clubs, I mean, she obviously plays a lot. She's probably nice. What's she look like? Is she older?
She is.
How old? If you had to guess.
I'd have to guess 60. 60.
All right,
not
so
as
not
old, as
old enough to be.
Yeah, not like I thought.
Crazy.
Given the stories, I thought I was going to see like a very old, demented woman, and it was like 60-ish.
Put together?
No,
Big dog.
big dog. Hell,
Yeah,
hell's
dog's
angel.
off the leash, dude. She's going wild. Yeah, I would have. If she was hot, this would be nice.
She was
like a
hot.
hot
This would have a
60.
totally different vibe.
Yeah, you would have gone, yes, yes, mommy. I'm sorry, mommy.
Yeah.
You want to play together?
Yeah.
And you're saying the cart girls are ugly. You said that cart
I
girls.
didn't say they were ugly. I didn't say they were ugly. No.
You told me all the cart girls were ugly.
No, I didn't, you stupid. Dude, I didn't do any of that. Time out. This lady, wait, hold on a second. Go ahead.
You said the cart girls left a lot to be desired. And I said, what do you mean? You said that they're not hot.
Oh my God.
You said all the guys at the country club laugh and they say the girls are ugly.
I didn't say any of
They
that.
said they
That's-
gather. Why are you
wait,
acting like this if you didn't
because I
say it?
did. Did I say it?
That's
I don't know. Maybe you
that's
did.
the problem with corporate ownership.
Are the cart girls out there?
I don't know. I don't.
You've never seen them?
I try not to look too much because I'm 41 now. I don't want to. I don't like being that guy. It's like, oh, did you see that snapper or whatever it is?
Who the fuck calls it snapper?
This guy that used to run Chuckles Comedy Club. He's like that
also a
waitress. You can
member?
see her
Yeah.
snapper if she want, because she moves
So
upstairs.
you respect the cart girls?
Yeah, I try
You
and
don't
just- I
you
just
don't even
got-
look at them.
I go like this,
But when you look at them, you would tell pretty quickly if they were attractive or not.
yeah,
Are they attractive?
I don't have great vision. I don't know. I really
This
don't
is
try
gonna get out at the country club.
No, don't do
You're
that.
fucked.
Hazard, yeah.
No, wait, hold on a
I would
second.
love to take this country club from you.
You're gonna.
Yeah,
You have to
hazard
get
a
me
guess.
into a real nice one.
They're gonna have a meeting at the club. The big dogs are gonna be there, and the ugly cart girls, and they're gonna.
We gotta get the big dog out.
I like
That's what
it.
I'm saying. It's a country club full of attorneys. We can't get this person out.
I like the
Attorneys?
idea that you
There's a
show.
lot of attorneys there.
I like the idea that you show up on Saturday and all the cart girls are hot. You're like,
Yeah, we heard Mr. Big Time doesn't like
Oh my God.
how attractive the girls are.
we're about to lose them. Yeah.
They never have Uncrustables.
They don't have Uncrustables.
Never. Have you ever had one?
You've never had one.
No,
I thought you
I've
said
had
the
them.
golf
They never stock them
at the country club.
at the country club.
Yeah,
I
are
regret
they-
saying that
Are they
out loud.
supposed
course.
to?
Yeah.
I thought it was all just like nuts and pretzels and stuff.
No, they have Uncrustables. And they never stock them.
Oh, so the Uncrustables are gone. It's probably the big dog. The big dog gets there early.
I'll tell you what. If you come, we get paired with the big dog. I'm drinking with you.
Yes.
That I would do.
How come you can't drink?
Because I love golf. It's just like I don't want to. I love it, and I don't want to be buzzed doing it.
Yeah, you don't want to disrespect the game.
It's not even disrespected. It's just like
You just want to play your best.
yeah, and it just I feel like a kid.
One
again.
or two might loosen you up.
I know. I've heard that from a lot of people, but
A lot of fucking alcoholics in golf.
there's a frost delay, and people are like, "Well, I guess I'm having a Long Island iced tea." It's like, damn.
Yeah, you gotta at 9 at the turn you gotta reevaluate
Yeah.
every time.
He goes, this thing's not going anywhere. 65 through 9.
You gotta mix it up.
Yeah, she was like She was saying something. I forget.
No one talked about her game at all. Like she doesn't.
No,
she can't
nobody's
hit
talked
the
about
long
the game
ball?
yet, but
Oh,
apparently she plays fast. So
She can play.
She's gonna hit.
If they're all
bombs.
calling her a piece of shit and not one person was like, yeah, and she sucks, she's
Yeah.
probably good. You guys have a tournament?
yeah,
When?
I don't know. I think it's past, but yeah, we do.
Oh, give me the date. I'm gonna turn that into waste management. I'm gonna bring 2,000.
Waste management for anyone that doesn't know. It's just people getting so
I'm gonna bring
wasted.
2,000 dudes and scream the whole tournament.
Holy shit! I keep forgetting how popular the pod. Like, yeah, you could bring people out.
We could
there.
have a nice meeting. We could have a dogs meet up at
Yeah.
your country club tournament.
Oh
the
my
open.
god!
Is it gonna be? Make it public.
All right, next
Just
year.
the ugly fucking cart girls serving us.
They're not ugly.
I would not know.
I didn't
I've
even
never
know there
seen
were
them.
cart girls.
You don't know about cart? They're pretty great.
I didn't know. I didn't know
They're
about that.
usually beautiful queens.
I always thought the pros just handled
And
the
by
cards.
beautiful queens, I mean very young.
Oh yeah, high school kids.
Yeah, now that I'm saying
That's-
it, I
that's
take it
why I'm
back.
trying
Now that
to-
I'm saying it, I take it back.
Yeah.
That's
yeah, because
gross.
lots of they are like high school. Yeah,
Oh man, you're calling high school girls ugly?
it's impressive. No, I'm saying I don't even know if they're attractive or ugly. Given
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
But
don't
I'm-
even look.
yeah, I nod. I say whatever.
You
They don't
say,
have, like,
excuse
a
me, do you have
yearbook?
Uncrustables?
They go no. You go,
Yeah,
all
no,
right,
you go, "All right, you ugly
idiot."
bitch. I'm gonna tell everyone you guys are ugly. Bitch doesn't even have an Uncrustable. Oh fuck! I shanked it. Great. Oh man, I'd love to see you out there. I'd love to go with you because I'm gonna fuck it up for you, and you're gonna get unreasonably angry.
I would be reasonably angry if you fucked it up.
Why?
For me.
Who
I
cares?
keep, it's fun to make a score. I love like the tension of it. I don't take gimme putts. I love like making everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
That I
understand
agree
the
with.
thrill of it.
yeah. You're like, ooh, I could almost beat my best score. When I was playing with those old ladies, I was about. I was coming. If I had parred the last hole, I was going to shoot an 80.
That would be pretty
Damn.
good.
And
And
then
90
I
was the goal
quadruple
like
bogey
2 weeks ago. Oh really?
Yeah.
You choked.
I choked so hard. I know I talked about it briefly. But
Did
were
they
the
know?
most
Did they
fun.
know the stakes?
They knew. I tell everybody like that I'm playing with what's going on, so it builds attention.
What did they say to you after you quadruple bogeyed the last hole?
Oh, you couldn't find it because, I hit one OB.
Yeah. It was just you and old women golfing.
Yeah.
You were charming them, weren't you?
They were charming me.
You were charming.
We were having the time.
That's your type of fun.
It was so great.
Yeah.
They were so nice. They would just like keep poking the ball forward.
I love that.
And then
Just worm burners.
yeah.
Yeah.
And this one hole that's like really hard. I got on the green too, and she turned to me. She was like, "Where'd you go?" I was like, "I'm on the green." She's like, "Woohoo!" I was like, "Yes." They were just
Isn't that nice? That's wholesome.
I think it's
fun.
great.
That's wholesome fun.
yeah.
And then you went home and pounded your cock. Smut porn you find on Reddit. You fucking deviant.
I like porn.
It's the duality of man.
It really is the duality. You're out there like, oh, wahoo, I got a nice score. I found a new genre on fucking subreddit.
Do you ever look at like thumbnails and think, "Oh, that's for later"?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
Because usually
Yeah.
you might have that idea of like, oh, that's for later. Like you're saying next beat, or we're going to
Yeah.
keep this beat going. I'm going to start with this and go to that.
No, I'm saying for later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you come and you're like, I'm never going to jack off again.
Oh no, I was saying if
I don't remember it. Oh, you're saying you see. Wait, you're looking
Yeah.
at porn when you're not jacking off, or
Right.
you're like, I'm keeping this.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You
so
guys do
here's
that?
the deal. Sometimes, so
Yeah.
do you know X videos?
It's rare. It's rare, but
Yeah.
it is
That's all
that
we have
thing.
down Texas way, dude.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, they took a porn.
Well,
hub.
see, I'm not a big Pornhub guy because to me that's all like you know what you're getting.
Yeah.
And X
you like a
videos,
wild card in there.
X videos throws a wild card, and I'm into all that.
Yeah.
So sometimes, but yeah, they'll have some thumbnails that you go that.
And you're just, when are you doing this?
What do you mean?
So you're not jacking off. You're just looking at porn.
Correct.
Where would you be in the world while you're doing something like that?
Sometimes it'll be like in my like lawn chair recliner watching golf or something on TV.
Just toss some porn on.
I don't toss it on. I go to the website. So, and you see what's new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I'm not,
when you're not in the mood, you let it get you.
It's not
into
like
the
I'm
mood.
checking it like I'm checking for messages. You know what I mean?
I know, but I just like the idea of sitting in a lawn chair. I mean, like, yeah, I am going to jack off later.
Yeah.
All right. We've got that settled.
Yeah, because sometimes the search is so frantic when you're in the midst of it that sometimes you want a detached, objective appraisal of what's
And
out
you're
there.
doing this too.
Yeah, it's almost like a mental joke.
What?
What?
Yeah.
You know-
What?
You remember Matt was on his joking kick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
What is-
edging. Edging is more than, you're thinking more edging.
Oh.
What's joking?
Jelking, I think, is pulling your dick to try to make it bigger over like
Yeah, you're
actually
right.
stretching.
Edging. Okay.
Edging it, yeah.
Yeah.
And you do this.
Definitely.
Yeah, every once in a while.
Where do you do it? Just like while you're hanging out on the couch or something?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't done
You
it
guys
a
better
ton
not be
recently.
doing this in public.
I know.
No.
I haven't done it recently, but
Definitely
I
no.
used to. I used to
Definitely.
like when I was totally not in the mood, just be like, let's see.
I'm going to be in the mood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you would find
And
a
then you
video.
get in the mood
Let me
pretty
look
quick.
at the menu.
Yeah.
Because I got reservations later.
Yeah.
My girlfriend's going to leave the house for 30 minutes
Oh.
and 5 hours.
That is, that is
Yeah.
a lot of times what'll.
Of course.
Yep. I know she's gonna be out.
She's
or
going to
something.
be gone tonight.
Yep.
No, it's me time. I haven't had me time in a while. I've been me time fucking forever. This is going to be great. That is nice when you're in a relationship and you get to catch a beat.
Yeah.
Brings back the fun.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
go,
No pressure.
man, I remember this.
Yeah. You don't have to watch someone be disappointed. It's nice.
God, that yeah.
You don't like when you disappoint your lover.
No. Why?
That's just the funniest thing to ask. That's all. It was just a funny question to ask.
Yeah, no, I don't.
The way
like
I look at it, she better get hers. Because I'm going to get mine. That's the Bernie Mac set on that is as funny as it gets.
What's that?
He had, in his Kings of Comedy set, he has like a cuck joke, which I didn't even know they were making those back then.
I don't even.
He does it at one part of the set. He's like, y'all fucking for 45 minutes? What you got to prove? 3 minutes.
Yeah.
That's all it takes. And she better get hers. Because I'm going to get mine. The crowd's like, she's like, I'm going to go get a younger man. Go get it, bitch. Go get him, bitch. I'll watch. I'll be in the corner. It's like really good.
That is hilarious.
God
Yeah,
damn.
the Kings of Comedy.
He's the best.
Bernie Mac said,
The
give
Def
it a
Jam
watch.
one?
No, it's Kings of
Yeah.
Comedy. That
Oh,
was-
yeah,
Yeah.
but do you remember the one, his set from the
kick
Apollo?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, he goes, I'm not afraid of you.
I ain't scared of you.
Yeah, I'm
motherfuckers.
scared.
That could be a fun thing to rewatch. Is just the Bernie Mac show.
Yeah, I'm sure it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did that come? Wait.
Oh man, I miss Matt. We need Matt.
Yeah, he's
He's
so
the
good.
best.
I wonder what he's up to. I wonder what he's got going. You know,
He is. He's
if you had
always.
to guess, what do you think he's up to? He's up to something.
Yeah, he's always like working on something. He's working on like. So look, learning instruments is. I can't believe how good he is at instruments. I don't know when he picked that up. Was that late in life,
Think
or
when
was
he
that
had
always?
kids.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, it's time to
How
get
did-
out of the
where-
house a little.
Yeah, yeah. Where do you find the time? And then he's always. I was dabbling a little bit. I
He
meant
always
to
played
talk to him.
guitar.
Yeah. Oh, really? Like
Yeah.
since he was a kid.
Yeah.
I was dabbling a little bit in the that Jungian psychology stuff. I meant to talk to him about it, like the dark, your shadow self.
Yeah, I don't like that stuff.
You would if you
I
read
like
it.
some of the stuff.
If you read
of
it,
course, I just like
it-
the ones that affirm my beliefs,
Yeah, yeah.
not anything that questions it.
No, dude, I was reading
This
this
is a
book
good,
on
healthy way to live. Nothing challenging.
it. Yeah, but it is. They're like. I was reading a book that I guess Jung had like put together with some of his students or whatever, and it's just page after page of it's like locker room pump up speeches
Nice.
about just battling inner demons. It does get you fired the fuck up.
That's good.
Yeah, it's fun to. That's how you get hooked in because they
Send me
don't really
that.
make arguments that they're right. They're just like, here's the thing, here's the thing, here's the thing, this thing. Yeah.
Whatever happened with you two? You guys were intellectuals for a while.
Yeah,
You
and
guys
then
were like Sam Harris guys.
Yeah,
Weren't you guys like space? Elon Musk space
Yeah.
guys?
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever happened? Oh, you turned on him because he bought Twitter.
I didn't turn on him.
Sure. Sure.
I still watch the SpaceX launches. I saw them land the Super
That whole
Heavy.
fucking
It was fucking awesome.
thing on Elon Musk worked a little. People that don't know him at all are like, yeah, fuck that guy. It worked. The hippies, the media.
Yeah.
They did a good job of tarnishing his. I mean, not that he
He's out there doing
picked
some.
a side,
Yeah,
but
he's out there
might
doing
have got
some
pushed to
wild
a side,
stuff.
but he certainly picked a side.
Yeah. He's out there doing some wacky stuff, but I still like I like whenever he tweets that Tesla's doing well, I get excited. Whenever he tweets about SpaceX, I get pumped.
You guys are intellectuals, though. You're a big Sam Harris man.
yeah.
We were,
It's
yeah.
just if you're asking like what happened, it's the same thing I think with comedy where you're just like, I'm not good at this. Honestly, like
I think
you
you're
have
good.
to try and have an opinion on something, like for it to be educated, it's really hard.
Yeah.
It sucks.
And not turn into like a douche. Who's
Yes.
just like
That's what you guys were up against.
yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
were about to be going
Yeah.
toe to toe with that.
Yeah, and there's
Because that's where the intellectual thing eventually goes.
yeah,
Matt does a good job with it because Matt's very funny about it.
yeah.
But if you pursue the intellectual, what are you gonna give a fucking speech?
Yeah, it's brutal, and also
know?
you,
And yeah, you
And then what?
your whole identity sort of kind of gets wrapped up in it to where it's really difficult to
getting focused on trying to change other people's minds sucks. I think getting worried about you're basically worrying what's going on. Oh, worried about trying to change someone's mind sucks. That's why I like Matt's intellectual stuff is personal. It's a personal journey.
Yeah. Especially because he's telling me most of the time, and I'm always like, "Yeah, I don't like that." And he's like, "That's fine if you don't like it."
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
"No, I don't. Just talk about football. That's what people want on our podcasts. They want football."
Yeah, but you do a little bit of the same thing.
What do you mean?
I feel like you're like a historical intellectual.
I thought I was till I opened my fucking mouth on a podcast and then read comments.
Yeah,
Turns out I don't know shit.
Yeah, but do they know anything?
No,
Yeah,
they're commenting on the internet.
yeah. Sometimes you got to read a story about a guy and then just
Some people know, yeah.
yeah.
Every once in a while, a dork will fucking drill you on YouTube. You'll be like, fuck. They'll put a link in there. They'll be like, damn, I was wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, way out of line. Way out of line.
But then you get to be right once you read the thing.
Yeah. Oh, you change your mind and
Yeah.
admit you were wrong?
Yeah. You grow. You can change. I'm still waiting for that day. I'm still waiting for that day.
Well, I think we've probably hit a wall on this one.
Yeah. We're deep.
Gerbies, you got any gross shit you're up to?
I don't.
I do like to hear about your sexual ways.
I know.
It's okay if you don't have any. You've been busy. You're probably tired from work.
It is. That's why I feel so bad.
You haven't been able to pleasure your woman as much because you've been tired.
There's just not a lot.
Do you just lay on the bed and let her have at it?
No.
Do you lay down? Okay.
No,
Go ahead.
I can do some groundwork.
Go ahead.
Do what you will.
Yeah, apologize.
No, stop,
okay.
dude. You're
There's nothing
fine.
to apologize about. I feel that you hit it right on the head. It's just our whole day is doing something that we shouldn't be talking about.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the day, I stare vacantly. I've been watching Harry Potter. That's it.
That's fun.
It is fun. Harry Potter's
Dumbledore
good.
dies and Snape's the fucking man.
I know that. I know that going into it.
As
Yeah.
soon as Sadie told me, she was like, "We're watching Harry Potter. Chris has never seen it." I was like, "Dumbledore dies." And you actually did not know that.
I don't.
You knew Snape was a good guy.
I knew Dumbledore. I think it's like all the stuff I've sort of seen on one level
Yeah.
and another, but I haven't like actually watched the movies. And they're pretty
Harry
good.
Potter fucking rules.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah.
Order of the Phoenix was fucking awesome, and fucking Dumbledore fucking
Yeah.
disappearing with the Phoenix.
I don't
Sick.
remember which ones are which. I remember I farted real loud during a Harry Potter because my friends loved Harry Potter, so we would go to like the midnight showings.
Yeah.
And in Harry Potter, I hit a nice fart on a silent moment. It became a thing I liked to do. Was fart as loud as I could during, and this was back when movie theaters were packed, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's very fun.
That's hilarious.
Silent moment fart.
Yes.
Did you get a laugh?
Hilarious. Yeah,
I'm crushed.
you get a big laugh. It's one of my favorite videos ever. Is a guy
Were you at all at
farting.
risk of shitting your pants?
No, you know
Okay.
me. You know how I hit farts, bro.
What were you saying? What were you
My favorite video is a guy farting during Oppenheimer. At the fucking when they press it, it's like 3, 2. It's just silent before the bomb goes off. There's a video of a guy farting, and like 6 people are in the theater. There's a guy in the front, all the way by himself, like. But it's wonderful because they wasted. That movie's 90 hours long, and they finally got to the most important part. And the guy's like,
Yeah.
it's great.
Oh,
It's fun
man.
stuff. Me and Soder went to a Down syndrome movie theater once when we were on the road. I always thought those were fiction. They exist. Everyone working there had Downs. Like the popcorn guy,
Oh.
ticket guy, everybody. And which was great. They were
Yeah.
pumped. You go in, they're like, "What movie are you going to see?"
Yeah.
I forget what it was. They're like, "It's fucking incredible.
It's the best movie ever. Yeah.
It's going to win Best Picture, I think." But we got in there, the guy farted real loud, and we were fucking dying laughing. Like for out the whole movie, we were
course,
laughing
yeah.
because it was an empty. We were in like Albany, New York, or one of these places on the road, and just during the day saw a movie. So the theater's empty other than us and like a guy like 3 rows behind us, and he farted. So we were howling laughing. The rest of the movie, we couldn't stop laughing. And then at the very end, I looked back up when we were all getting ready. I was like, "Who did this? I can't wait to see this, man." And he also was mentally disabled, dude, zipping up and down his jacket like 10 times. I was like, shouldn't have been making fun of that guy.
Yeah.
Dude, I bet that place ran smoothly.
It did.
Yeah.
They were hyped.
Yeah.
Everybody was happy to work there.
Yeah. That's heaven. Popcorn, soda.
Popcorn, soda, stoked on every movie.
Yeah, get to
they
see, go
kept
to every
coming in.
movie for free.
They kept coming in to watch the movie. This guy with just a mop coming in. He's standing there for 45 minutes and be like, "Oh, shit. Gotta go back to work." It's a good gig for those
God
fellas.
damn.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
We'll get some more. We'll get
Yeah.
fired up. We'll get a daytime one
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
up
Okay.
where we're a little more.
Yeah.
We'll think of something funny.
Get Kyle on too.
We could get Kyle on. She's under the weather. Everyone's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some rough takes this week. Kylo is sick as fuck. There's gonna be some lines in the show where she's like, "This is not usable." All right. Well, we'll be back.
Yeah.
We'll get it. We'll get it next
We'll
week.
get a daytime one, maybe a weekend one.
Weekend one would be nice.
You throw a couple brewskis.
Couple brewskis in there.
Yeah.
So
Love, brother, sister, lover, friend.
Do we need a total collapse for a mass spiritual awakening? Dude, the total collapse has happened already, before you were born. You go anywhere around the world to see the highest technology and architecture, all in ruins or hidden. The collapse has happened many, many years ago. Every war that happens in this world is probably first and foremost to erase the history of past higher civilizations. I'm sure we all know that by now. Just take a look at Dresden. Take a look at anywhere in the UK or Europe. Take a look at Dresden. Then you know the conquering was complete before you were born. That old ancient war between Lilith and its cohorts and the spawn of Adam and Eve. It's an ancient genocidal warfare that's been going on forever. Forever. Yeah, big, huge. We are certainly in the final chapter. There's no turning back. The youth has already become scientific. There's no turning back. Are you kidding me? No turning back. The burning of Charlotte during the Civil War, Shadow? I can only imagine the architecture that was destroyed. I can only imagine. Yeah, it's incredible, Sonny. What Dresden looked like in the early 1900s. It's almost enough to make you scream when you see how splendid and beautiful things were. How splendid and beautiful the architecture used to be before the demons finally came out of the closet and started to build their hells, build their transistors and capacitors in order to annihilate the memory of the creator. Paxton, you get it. All the big fires, remember? Chicago. Oh, someone kept their stove going. San Francisco, there was an earthquake and someone kept their stove going and everything got destroyed. Yeah, London. Someone lit a candle. Someone had a cigarette burning and then fell asleep. And then all of the architecture was completely burned and then demolished and then hauled away and then history books. And now if you put out those images now, people will just say it's AI art. People will just say it's AI art. That's all. Looks like AI art, doesn't it? It doesn't matter what you do. You don't think these people have thought about this for hundreds of years? Are you kidding me? There's nothing you can say or show people that will wake them up. Nothing. Are you kidding me? When I saw pictures years, 3, 4, 5 years ago, whatever, simply of what the World's Fair looked like. When I saw that, I got my funereal wear on. I put on sunglasses. I put on a suit. And I said, oh my God, it was over before we were all even born. All I had to do was take a look at Dresden or the World's Fair, and I said, oh man. You give it time, and the bugs and the insectoids, they always win. They always win. Yeah, I saw the World's Fair and got into the coffin. Dude, that stuff was made out of plaster. They took it down a week later. You fast forward a little bit. Dude, this looks a little bit AI generated. Clown, then there's clown emojis. Like us, oh. You look at old maps of the deserts. You look at old maps of the African continent. All interconnected cities, all green, rivers and everything. Now, the whole world is a wasteland. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. The Sahara, Leo, is staggering. It's crazy. And you fast forward, or however many years. Listen, that stuff could have existed 100 years ago. You wouldn't know. You add 1,000 years here, you add 100 years here, and it seems to everyone like this world has always been this way. Very easy to do this. Add 1,000 years here, add 100 years here. This stuff was 4,000 years ago. Oh, really, was it? The American Revolution could have happened 100 years ago and you wouldn't know. The American Revolution could have never happened at all and you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. People have no idea. Instead, what are people talking about? There's racism happening right now. Leon Trotsky, that old freaking black magician, got his head caved in, probably with guys beating off all over him with a robe on. He went right to hell after that. Or went back to hell where his home is. Using invented words by satanic magicians. Are you kidding me? You know, there's a lot of subjugation and colonization here, and no one's even smart enough to understand that we've all been conquered and colonized and subjugated. All of us. Doesn't matter what color you are or ethnicity. We've all been warred upon ever since we were born. People are so stupid. So you know, there's no sense waking up the people waking up. And even if they were woken up, you wouldn't know it. The AI army, the Fed army, the bot army, the internet army would make it look as though no one had woken up. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't even know if people had woken up. You wouldn't know. People like to talk trash. You know, we was Kangs and all that. We've been talking about this for years. People always talk trash and say, they're what a bunch of dummies. I'm like this. Oh, my God. I'm like, oh, my God. You think they're wrong? You think they're wrong? Everyone's going to point fun at them. Well, it's always the same. Look at the crime and this and that. It's up pointing the film. I'm like, what the fuck? People are so stupid. They're so stupid. We've all been colonized and conquered and genocided. All of us. It's unbelievable how people don't know this. It's crazy to me. Insanity. I can't stand it. People point the big fatty finger at others, and they say, "Oh, the crime! Oh, look, another code word just dropped." I'm like, "Oh my God, oh my God!" You give it 20, 30 years, and it'll be your people doing the same shit. Except you won't be allowed to do it. You'll be marched right against the wall. It'll be a different outcome for you. But you guys get it though? That's why I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I mean, they can all the crime and beating videos. That's psychological warfare. That's to make you hate other ethnicities, other races. You don't know that we're all the same people? You don't know that? You don't think we've all come from two parents You don't think so? You don't think we've all come from one civilization? People are so stupid. People are so worthless. So stupid. Genghis Khan existing, Paxton? All the historical figures never existed. You think they were real? You think all of those figures from the history books actually existed? You think George Washington was a real person? Yeah, right. Yeah, fucking right. Are you kidding me? Napoleon, Genghis Khan, all of these people. Well, he raped 50,000 people, and you have his genetics in you because of all the rape. It's not because we're all children of the same creator and with the same parents. It's not that. No. It's because he was all going on raping. He was way too horny. All he did was rape. Are you kidding me? People do not understand we're all in this together. We're all of a common lineage. We're all children set against each other. I just can't stand it. It's so sad. It's very sad. People think they're edgy and memers and they know the truth. They only manufacture consent. That's all they do. They've only become golems themselves without knowing. It's absolutely something from another dimension. Only masters of fire could possibly orchestrate this warfare. Only those that are very familiar with the technologies of criminality and control could ever understand this properly. The things that we talk about and are trying to figure out are the things that come to you when you're about to die. What do you think of that? The only thing there is in this life is to purify your soul so you're not afraid of death. That's the only thing there is in this life, is that. That's it. You've been told it's been scary forever and people are just trying to figure it out. No, it hasn't always been scary forever. It's only been scary recently, relatively recently. Death as a scary concept is a recent fear. Death as a scary concept to a tyrant, as in Gilgamesh, is an ancient fear. To the tyrant that knows they're going to burn, they are afraid. When they know they have to answer to tyranny, and they will burn for however long it takes to burn that karma off. Listen, for me, it's not possible for me to believe that there's like an eternity that isn't a purgatory that's not burned off with time. It's hard for me to believe that would exist. What do you got? Some freaking psycho? You got what, Psycho Mantis up there in the clouds sending people to burning hell? I mean, we laugh about people burning in hell, sure, but you get what I'm saying. Does that sound like a logical God to you? God's gonna send people to hell? But you guys get what I'm saying. I'm just thinking. How do you rationalize it with a God, even if it's a blind one? How can you? These things are the intelligence of millennia. A millennia of intelligence that you're up against. Do you know what that means? It's not even about real people, real living things burning in hell. It's not. If you're in hell, you're a demon. If you're in hell, you have allowed a demon to live through your body and mind and soul. Their karma is of infinite weight. They're not alive like those who have souls that are their own. It's not like you. It's a completely different scale, and it's not even a scale. It's a different role. It's a completely different archetype of energy. When you have the adversary and the legion of the adversary, that is a different march. When you're up against a role and an archetype, that's a different march. That's a god. That means you're up against a god. And when you're towing it with a god, you're confronted with real fear. And I'm talking healthy fear. Fear isn't healthy, I know that. The word that is the fear, that is sacred, that is respectful, that is joyous, that is disciplined, we don't have a word for it in English. Reverence, Ochi, the word is not, you don't know the word. Sure, reverence is better than fear. Sure. What you're looking for, you can only reach and grab out of the void because it doesn't exist in the world. Awe, AK, awe, awful, in the sense of awful. Awful. Not bad awful, but staggering divinity. Staggering scope. Staggering intelligence. Staggering energy. You can get the word. We can get there because we reach into the word. But you get what I'm saying, though. The word, it's not the word. You know how I feel about the written word. If I could go back and stop the printing press, I would. Books are time machines, Anthony? They're not. There's something else. If it was all oral, you would have the men around you protecting the word. Now, you have it printed by the outside men. Now you see? If I could go back and stop the press, I would. Hell yeah, Martin, Lex Luthor, hell yeah, Hotel. Hell yes, dude. They were all like that. They were all villains. But what do I care? You know me, I love religion, and at the same time there's a hatred for it, but it's not a hatred of religion. It's a hatred of ignorance, and a hatred of amnesia. How many lifetimes would have taken all of us to confront the dogma of the Catholic Church successfully at the height of religious power? How hard is that? Very easy. Do you know how easy that is? It's very easy. Very, very easy to do for yourself and for yours. If you want to get out there and you want to do operations, then you are a participating combatant. You're participating in warfare. Then that's a different story. Christ didn't say, everyone turn your back on the church and say that everything is bullshit. He didn't. He said, change yourself first. And then what comes next? You'll know. That's what he said. But he was still assassinated. Who knows what the reasons are? Who knows what the reasons are? Yeah, they say the sword. Well, we talked about the sword last time. We talked about the sword of truth. We talked about what hatred is. We talked about that you are nothing when you are filled with hatred. Say what you want about Yoda and the Force, but it is the ultimate lesson. When you're shaken by fear or hatred, all of your power is turned dark. Even if you think you're doing the shining light. The reason was perpetually unspoken in the trial and crucifixion, Ochi. I am no scholar. I am no scholar in an unraveled box, an unraveled cube. I do not know what that means. I really don't. I've got some ideas about it. Unraveling the prison within yourself. But your body, even if you unravel the cube within yourself, you're still in the cube in your body. Christ, he unraveled the cube, but he was still under its dominion. That's why he died. The original sin was the inhabitation of Satan within us. Christ saved us by letting God into our hearts. Sure, sounds good to me. That's a good a reason to seek it. That's a good a reason as any to me. It doesn't matter if it's real or if it's not. It doesn't matter. It's a good a reason as any to me. Yeah, I actually don't understand the hate that Gnosticism gets, and I actually don't know the hate that Gnosticism gets. Yeah, Anthony, imagine owning my own hologram. Yeah, dude, that's a sketch from fucking 3, 4, 5 years ago, man. I can imagine that. I wrote it years ago. They hate Gnosticism because it yields the truth, LaCroix. The people that you think are manipulating the world so heavily are the most Gnostic individuals in the universe. Catholicism is Gnosticism too, Liminal. It's hated by Catholics. Dude, Catholicism is Gnosticism as well. Unless you're praying to fucking Lilith or Mary or Astarte or whatever, who the hell, what? It's all Gnosticism. It's all interlopers. All of it. I love all organized religions, but I understand their role. Yeah, Mary's good, 30. Sure. Where in the Bible does it deify her as a mother of God, as in the mother of God? I'm talking above God. Where do you get that in the Bible? I mean, I'm not saying it's wrong. I studied Greek. I studied the Theogony. I studied Hesiod. Catholicism is an Eleusinian mystery religion, as is all of Christianity. I read my Apuleius. I know the origin of the Eleusinian mysteries. I was there. I was initiated when I read it. I couldn't believe what I was reading. I was like, there's procession, there's cannibalism, there's this and that. I was like, oh my God. That was years ago. And I said, oh my God. It's a mystery religion. Gnosticism holds that God is evil, dumb, and the demiurge, fake god of the material realm, almost completely different than Catholicism. I mean, hey, I'm actually not refuting it. I'm looking at a different basis. Putting gods over gods is Gnosticism. Putting gods over gods, gods over gods. You can call it paganism, you can call it Gnosticism, and I'm not even going to say those aren't the real, true things and progenitors of it. I'm not even saying that they're not. I don't take anything off the table. You understand? I don't. At the top, it is Mystery Babylon. Every religion. Know what I'm saying? There's one hand. You are the master of knowledge. When you enlighten, you become a god, as in perhaps Mormonism. Then you get your own planet. It's all Gnosticism, dude. Every religion on the earth is Gnosticism. But look, I'm no expert. Spiritual wickedness in high places. Don't you get that falls under everything? Where are the Cathars? Where are they? Where are the Basques? Where are they? Where are the Coptics? Where are they? You know? Where are the Zoroastrians? Where are they? But there is an idea that you are your thing and you can get there and become a god. And then there's you rely on God for all salvation and everything. And that's just very simple, rudimentary. I've made it a point on not studying certain things. Let me just put it that way. But it's something to consider. Hey, look, I like Christianity. I like Catholicism. I've been around it. I know what it's about. I know Latin Mass. I don't hate these things, but I understand that the Bible says there is no church and there are no priests and there is no pope. I'm sorry. Christ said it. Christ said it. You know what I mean? See, he said it. He already said that it's all fake. He said that your future is fake. He said it thousands of years ago. Your future is fake. He said in so many words, your future is deception. So it's something to consider, and I like it all. I pine for having my head wrapped around other religions. I'm talking culturally and geographically, but if you're looking for a total picture and you're looking for communication and you're looking to remember that you're all related and you're all from one family tree, studying other religions and participating in other religions, it will bring you closer to that. I have no bone pick with anybody. I mean, there are religious things that shouldn't be happening, but please, let's not worry about that. Christ, Buddha, Krishna, all of them, there's so many. Muhammad, Zoroaster, they all went full mode. And if you aren't full mode, you are a dead machine. If you're not full mode, you're not written in the book of life. You know what I mean? Theological beliefs contain a kernel of truth and wisdom to them, otherwise they wouldn't have been followed. Sure, Ninjan, sure. When I talk to Muslims, and I mean learned Muslims, we are the same. I didn't know. I had no idea. I said, what? There are some that are more like others than other outliers are. There are some that march to a different beat. Yeah, Plastic, we're supposed to be enemies. I know, man. We gotta stop all those bombs going off. Where do the bombs go off? Well, either in an elementary school or in an ancient Sumerian religious site. One or the other. Why? Those don't push any change. Those actually don't change anything. Wait, doing those two things doesn't affect any foreign policy from the United States, but it still goes on. But nothing changes, but that stuff still goes on, but nothing changes. Interesting.
Under pressure. pressure. Can't fold under pressure.
Taste and to touch, taking me higher. Moments of lust, unity.